Hello there, I'm the CCG Collector, and right here in front of me is everybody's favorite CCG Collector playmat, the Star Wars playmat. And that is because we are doing a Star Wars CCG video today. The very first print run of Star Wars was called Premier Limited Edition, but like many first print runs of products, it had its share of problems, mainly printing problems. Now, you'd sometimes have issues like bad text in there, but other times you'd have miscut cards, or you'd have ink blots appear on cards. But one of the more interesting and harder to find issues, printing issues, gave way to something called Premier Blue. Now, like a lot of issues on cards, it came in a variety of severities. So, like, for example, this is a normal card. This is one with a bit of a bluish tint on it. And that was because in the print run of these particular sets of cards, the yellow ink had dried up, and so it left the cards looking a little bit more bluish. And you can see that, again, on these Tarkin Seekers. Here on the borders, on the right and left side, you have normal cards, and right here you have one that's more bluish. Again, a lot of the time you'll have issues in the game, whether it's cut issues or whatever, and most of the cards that have that issue are very minor variations or alterations, really not worth mentioning. But this Premier Blue set certainly is, or at least I hope so. I have right here an envelope, something I received from someone that I've been communicating. He saw my videos, said, "Hey, I have these nifty cards. Do you know anything about them?" I said, "I know very little, but here's what I do know." Worked out a deal with him, and he sent me some proper Premier Blue cards, or at least I hope so. So this is my first time seeing it, as you can tell. Let's see what they look like. Alrighty. And here we go. So maybe right here on camera, it's not quite clear what the issue is with them. They look like normal cards, right? But no, these are normal cards. And you can tell there's a marked difference between the proper card and the bluish card. This has more of a, I don't know, a reddish plum hue rather than the bright red, and this one is quite clearly bluish gray. It appears even more distinctly on things like events. What these guys? Green cards. Weapons. He also had a heavy turbo laser battery that was on eBay. I didn't quite get to it, but that was very, very blue. But these are as well, and these are pretty cool. Very unusual to find. I mean, I've been collecting this game since I was a kid, and it's going to be one of those, isn't it, where we're going to have to break the top loader since we didn't bring a scissors along with us. Okay, whatever. So, I've been collecting this with a kid. I've been on eBay. I've been in the community looking at cards, looking at misprints. I've got all sorts of misprints. And I've never come across proper Premier Blue cards. But here they are. So, if any of you know anything about this, you have examples of cards that you found in your collection, definitely feel free to share, because I think a lot of us in the community would be really interested in finding out more about these cards, how many there are, how severe the miscoloration is. But for my own part, I am quite happy to be the proud owner of these two cards. So, I am the CCG Collector. This is Premier Blue, and I hope we all have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye.